Ever feel like your brain is just stuck on hyperspeed? Like it's constantly downloading a terabyte of data every second.
Oh, tell me about it.
Like you're not alone, right? And
Yeah,
while a meditation app, yeah, it might offer like a quick fix, we thought, let's go deeper.
let's do it.
Let's unpack this whole meditation thing for what it truly is, a path to a simpler life.
I love that.
So for this deep dive, we are turning to a booklet simply titled Meditation. Don't let that straightforward title fool you, though.
Right.
It is absolutely packed with insights from Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar
Okay.
and commentary from Dr. D.K. Hari and Dr. Hema Hari Varathgyan.
Wow. So it's like,
He's like a blend of ancient wisdom served with a side of modern-day practicality, which, let's be honest, is what we all crave in our crazy busy lives.
that grounded, applicable wisdom.
Yes. And speaking of fundamental, the booklet defines meditation as mind without agitation.
Okay.
Sounds great in theory, but I'm guessing it's a bit more nuanced than that.
You are spot on. It's not about, like, suddenly having this empty mind.
Right.
It's more about recognizing that our minds are almost always caught in this whirlwind of thoughts, planning, worrying, replaying the past, the drill.
Oh, yeah.
Meditation kind of gives us the tools to step off that hamster wheel, even just for a few moments, and just be
So it's less about stopping thoughts altogether and more about just changing our relationship to them.
precisely. And, here's where it gets even more interesting.
Okay.
The booklet uses this fantastic metaphor comparing meditation to a flight into inner space.
Okay, now you've got my attention. Tell me more.
So think about it. When astronauts go to space, they detach from all the noise and chaos of life on Earth, right?
Right.
They see our planet from this completely different perspective, one of vastness and this, sense of interconnectedness.
Wow.
Meditation offers us a similar shift. It allows us to detach from the constant chatter of our minds and experience a sense of spaciousness within ourselves.
That's a powerful image. So instead of getting lost in the weeds of all our daily anxieties, meditation kind of gives us that astronaut's view, that bigger perspective.
Yeah, precisely.
Okay.
And just like space exploration, meditation can be challenging at times, but
Yeah.
the rewards, the insights you gain are unparalleled.
Speaking of exploration, one thing that really struck me about this booklet is how it dives into the deep roots of meditation. This isn't just some new age fad, right? It's steeped in ancient Indian yogic traditions.
Thousands of years.
It even mentions figures like Rishi Bharadwaja practicing meditation, and he was no ordinary dude.
Oh, absolutely not. The Bhagavad Gita, one of the most important texts in Hinduism, actually highlights meditation as a key path to self-knowledge.
Wow.
And Rishi Bharadwaja, well, he was known for his extraordinary understanding of the natural world, medicine, and even get to this, aeronautics.
Wait, hold on. Aeronautics, as in flying machines.
Mm.
All through the power of meditation. This is blowing my mind.
It's said that he actually gained much of his knowledge through deep meditation. It was a pathway to accessing information and understanding that wasn't really readily available through conventional means.
So we're not just talking about relaxation here, but potentially unlocking hidden knowledge and potential, just like Rishi Bharadwaja.
Exactly.
This is getting good. But then the booklet goes on to mention that even the asuras, those powerful, often not so nice beings, use meditation.
Right.
What's the deal with that?
It's an intriguing point, isn't it?
Yeah.
The booklet uses this example to illustrate that meditation, like any tool, can be used in different ways.
Okay.
The Asuras, despite their flaws, understood that meditation could amplify focus, willpower, and the ability to achieve goals, even if those goals weren't always, shall we say, for the greater good.
Oh, it's like this neutral amplifier.
Yeah.
You focus it on something positive, it amplifies the positive. You focus on something not so positive, well, you get the idea.
Precisely. It underscores why having the right guidance and intentions in meditation is so important, which, conveniently, is something we'll be diving into a bit later. But for now, let's pause and think about this. How could tapping into this ancient practice bring a sense of simplicity, of clarity to your own modern life?
Okay, I'm definitely feeling the pull of this whole meditation thing, but I'll admit, part of me is wondering, can I actually make this work in my life, with
Yeah.
everything else going on?
Sure.
But luckily, this booklet seems to have anticipated my very practical concerns,
Okay.
because they have a whole section titled Getting Started with Meditation.
Right.
They knew I needed a roadmap.
They knew. They knew.
One of the first things it emphasizes is finding a convenient time and place to meditate. Even suggesting sunrise or sunset as, ideal moments. What do you make of that?
I mean, there's a beautiful symbolism there, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's like consciously aligning yourself with the natural rhythms of the day,
Right?
like marking those transitions between activity and rest.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
It's not just squeezing meditation into like a random slot in your calendar. It's about weaving it into like the fabric of your day.
absolutely.
And here's where the booklet gets really practical.
Okay.
It addresses the whole posture thing because, let's be real, not all of us are built for the lotus position.
The lotus pose myth.
Right.
It deters so many would-be meditators.
Oh, no.
But the reality is comfort is key.
Okay.
The booklet really emphasizes a simple, natural posture. Spine straight, body at ease. No pretzel contortions required.
Music to my ears, I think that's a huge hurdle for people, thinking they need the perfect cushion or like the special incense, a soundproof meditation chamber.
All with things.
But this booklet keeps it refreshingly simple.
Simplicity and consistency over perfection. That's the key takeaway here.
I love that. Okay, so I've got my comfy spot. I'm sitting up straight, feeling good. But what about like the 800 tabs that are still open in my brain?
The wandering mind.
Yes.
A classic and often frustrating obstacle.
For sure.
But the booklet dives right into this, offering some really helpful strategies in a section called How to Resolve Obstructions in Meditation.
Okay, because that title alone speaks to my soul.
I know, right?
What kind of strategies are we talking?
Well, one that really resonated with me is the power of focusing on the breath. It's such a simple act, yet it's incredibly grounding. By bringing your attention to your breath, you're really anchoring yourself to the present moment.
It's like that saying, wherever you go, there you are.
Yeah,
And you're breathing.
exactly. Another suggestion the booklet offers is to kind of change your approach to distractions.
Okay.
Instead of fighting them, try just accepting them.
Okay.
Picture your thoughts just kind of drifting by like clouds. You acknowledge them,
Right.
but you don't get all caught up in their movements.
Oh, I like that because I tend to get really frustrated when my mind wanders during meditation. Like I'm failing somehow, but if I can just observe those thoughts without judgment
Yeah,
and gently guide my attention back to my breath, that feels way more manageable.
it's a practice, just like any other skill. And here's a reassuring thought from the booklet. Even those brief moments of stillness, those count.
Mm,
You don't need to meditate for an hour to reap the benefits.
that is reassuring. Every little bit helps.
There you go.
What about those times when, despite your best efforts, you just drift off? Asking for a friend, of course.
It happens to the best of us.
Mm-hmm.
And often it's simply a matter of just, being tired. If you're truly exhausted, it might be more beneficial to prioritize rest and then return to your meditation practice when you're feeling refreshed.
No judgment for a pre-meditation nap then. Just kidding. But seriously, sometimes even when I'm well rested, my mind is still doing laps.
Right.
Any other wisdom from this booklet on taming that inner chatterbox?
There's a fascinating technique the booklet mentions called sannyas, which involves offering up your desires rather than clinging to them.
Okay, offering up desires. Paint me a picture here.
It's about recognizing a desire, acknowledging it, and then consciously letting it go.
Okay.
Not dwelling on it, not engaging in like a mental tug of war,
Yeah.
just a gentle release.
So it's like acknowledging the thought and then redirecting my focus back to my breath or whatever my anchor is in that moment.
You've got it. And the more consistently you practice this, the more you'll notice that monkey mind's starting to quiet down.
Right.
It's like training a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
So we're training our minds to become calmer, more focused, more resilient.
Right.
And I know this is the question on everyone's mind. What's in it for me? What tangible benefits can I expect from, putting in the effort?
Well, get ready. Because according to the booklet, the benefits extend far beyond relaxation.
Okay, I'll buy it. What are these life-changing benefits this booklet keeps hinting at? Spill the tea.
Well, prepare to be amazed. The booklet goes beyond the usual like meditation is relaxing spiel
right.
and dives into some seriously compelling perks.
Okay.
We're talking things like improved focus, reduced anxiety,
Okay.
and even, wait for it, weight management.
Okay, now you've officially piqued my interest.
Yeah.
I knew there was a reason I was drawn to this whole simpler life concept, but like weight management, tell me more.
It's fascinating how it all ties back to simplification. Really. When you cultivate a calmer, more focused mind through meditation, you're better equipped to handle, everything that life throws at you.
Right.
And that includes, those tempting snacks calling your name from the pantry.
Hmm. So less impulsive cookie grabbing after a stressful day.
Exactly.
Sign me up. But seriously, how does meditation actually help with weight?
One major way is by increasing your awareness of your eating habits, right?
Okay.
You're not just like mindlessly munching in front of the TV anymore.
Right.
Instead, you're present with each bite, noticing the flavors, textures, and how the food makes you feel.
It's like mindfulness, but for your meals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And here's another powerful connection. Meditation helps reduce those stress-related cravings.
Yeah. Okay.
We all have those moments where we reach for comfort food to cope with stress or those difficult emotions.
Oh, for sure.
But when you have tools to manage stress in a healthier way, like meditation, those cravings, they often lose their grip on you.
That's huge. Stress eating is definitely a real thing. So finding healthier ways to navigate those moments just feels like a game changer.
Absolutely.
This booklet's like a treasure trove of wisdom, and it keeps going deeper.
Yeah.
There's even a section on meditation on Dakshinamurti. No, that's a mouthful. I have to admit, I'm not familiar with that one.
Don't worry, it's a concept best explained with a little bit of context.
Okay.
In Hinduism, Dakshinamurti is an aspect of Lord Shiva representing wisdom and knowledge.
Okay. So far, so good.
But here's where it gets really interesting.
Hmm.
Dakshinamurti is often depicted as this, like, silent teacher,
Okay.
someone who conveys profound wisdom through their presence rather than through words. And the booklet suggests that this concept relates to tapping into our own inner wisdom,
Yeah.
our own, like, inner guru, if you will.
So it's like meditation helps us access that deep well of intuition and knowledge that's already within us. Like we're not just silencing our minds, we're kind of tuning into a deeper frequency.
That's the beauty of it. Meditation isn't about emptying ourselves.
Right.
It's about connecting with that, like, deeper part of ourselves that already holds so much wisdom.
Wow.
That place of stillness and insight that's always there, even amidst the chaos of daily life.
Wow. You know, this deep dive has really shifted something for me. I'm not just intrigued by meditation anymore. I'm ready to make it a part of my life.
That's the spirit. And remember, even those small, consistent steps can lead to profound transformations.
Absolutely. And on that note, I think it's time for all of us to take a deep breath and reflect on what we've uncovered today.
I love that.
A huge thank you to you, expert extraordinaire, for, sharing your insights and guiding us through this fascinating exploration of meditation.
My pleasure.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling incredibly inspired.
Likewise, likewise.
And to you, dear listener, we leave you with this. What if, by simply turning your attention inward, even for a few moments each day, you could unlock a world of possibilities within yourself? Until next time, may your days be filled with moments of presence, clarity, and perhaps even a hint of inner space exploration.